welcome to Jennifer Knatters. I am Jennifer, and this is normally my knitting and nattering video podcast, but today it's my vlog. I am going to try doing Christmas vlogs. I don't know how often I'll be doing them or anything like that. I'm just giving it a go. You might be thinking, but Jennifer, you don't like vlogs. I'm gonna try it and see if I can do it just kind of like a mini podcasty thing, but showing a bit more Christmassy stuff. Little penguins on the shelf there. It looks really cute. I'm not looking at the dot. See, I'm supposed to be looking at the dot. So I'm not looking at myself. But then because I'm not looking at myself, I'm just kind of, my eyes are wandering all over. Look at the dot, Jennifer. Look at the dot. I'm using my phone for this. Normally I use my pad to record my podcast. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be doing a bit. I'm trying to work on my curly girl journey. I have so much curl envy right now that I just want to see if I can improve my curls. So far, in the about a week I've been doing it, I am not having much luck, but it's just, I have to find the products that work for my hair. And the only way I'm going to do that is to try products and see what does and doesn't work. So this is me fairly recently post shower. I put makeup on. It feels like a special occasion. I'm sorry, I know the camera is bouncing around. I am actually holding it with my hands. I don't have a tripod. I may have to give in and get one. That's why I don't watch vlogs, because they make me a bit, like they're jerky. But I also don't tend to really look at people when I'm watching podcasts. I tend to like sit and knit, and then it's just kind of playing, and then I glance up if it sounds like they're doing something visual. Anyway, I got all dolled up for you. I am wearing my favorite Christmas jumper. Let's see if I can show it. Ta-da! Oh yeah, that's looking great. This is my favorite Christmas jumper. It's got this applique here in the UK, reindeer on it in a lace, and then embroidered flowers and a textured stitch. And this one is my favorite because it is 65% cotton, whereas all my other ones are almost entirely synthetic. And after washing them a few times, they kind of feel like I'm wearing a bin bag. They look cute, but they feel terrible. I mean, like just kind of the worst acrylic, squeaky. I'm sure it's because I washed them wrong. I just washed them too many times or something. But this one is 65% cotton and therefore still feels, it's not warm, but it feels decent to wear. Cutting the tree out there. So yeah, let's do a little. I took some pictures of the kids opening their advent calendars this morning, which I will hopefully put in somewhere. I did a little thing about talking about my hair before and after washing it that I'll probably tack in towards the end. And shall we do some advent calendars? I've got 2 yarn advent calendars. I bought one earlier in the year, and then there was another yarn dyer who had some that hadn't sold or people had pre-ordered but hadn't paid, I don't remember, but she had some extras towards the end of the year, and so it was a gradient, and I was like, I love gradients, so I jumped on it. And then I also have a tea advent calendar, and my husband and I have somewhat jokingly put together our own booze advent calendar. There's a cocktail company here in Inverness. I mean, it's a post company, so you can get it anywhere, but they're based here in Inverness, and you can order pre-mixed cocktails. They come in different pouches now than they did when we started getting them, but we just ordered 20 of them to start, and we still had some. And so we were joking that we could do a cocktail advent calendar. Not entirely sure how that's going to work out. I hear something in the other room, and it's either the cats in the litter box, or it's the laundry going around, or it's my husband coming in and trying not to interrupt. So I don't really know which one it is. But I will wrap up this segment, and I will get some of the advent calendars together. Oh, and I've got a Bird and Blend tea advent calendar. So those are my advent calendars for the year, for this season. And then the kids each have a toy advent calendar one. Christina, my 8-year-old, almost 9, wanted a fidget toy calendar. I hate fidget toys. I do. My problem isn't fidgeting or wanting a thing to like focus the fidgeting. My problem is that they're all made out of like really cheap plastic, and they're just going to wind up in the landfill. But this is what she really, really wanted. So I got one, and it's like super awful packaging and everything, but she's delighted. And then my 4, almost 5-year-old wanted Lego. So she's got a Lego Friends advent calendar because she really wants the minifigures, and it has a couple minifigures, and then she's getting some minifigure stuff for Christmas too to go with that. So yeah, let me get some advent calendars together and we can do that. Before we can do advent calendars, I had to take a minute and fold Catherine's laundry. So this is it all folded, and I'll just go put it away, and then I was going to use the bed to lay out the advent calendar stuff. So let me go just put this away real quick, and then I'll be right back. These are my 2 advent calendars. I've got one from Woolly Goodness Yarns. I've removed the shipping information from both boxes. This is the one I ordered first. I don't remember when I ordered that, but I ordered this one. And then this one is from Gamer Crafting. And that one I just got recently because Angie posted that she had a few extras that were available. And so neither of them come in fancy boxes. That's fine. I don't need a fancy box. Oops, sorry for the crinkling. So this is Woolly Goodness Yarns Advent Calendar. And it says, inside the calendar, you will find 25 individually wrapped parcels, each with 10-gram mini skein of 4-ply sock weight, 75 merino, 15 nylon, and 10 stellina yarn, and an extra treat inside. Each mini has approximately 40 meters of yarn, and when opened in order, will create a gentle fade. The treats include stitch markers, progress keepers, and other useful bits and pieces, which I hope you will love. The calendar is suitable for a variety of projects, and the colors should work well together or on their own, together on their own or with a neutral contrast. Thank you so much for ordering the advent calendar for Woolly Goodness Yarns. I hope it brings extra joy in the run-up to Christmas. And there is her business card. And Catherine and I already opened this earlier today, so I've had a little sneak peek. That's number 1. And the little extra is a pink, reddish pink star snow globe. And this light pink, I think it'll be like a stripe, light pink and white, very sparkly mini. So I've moved over to the Gaming Crafter one. This is Angie of Gaming Crafter. She has just moved up to Scotland, and it says Happy Holidays. And then, oh, I guess this one is in a box. For some reason, I was thinking they were just like little boxes in here. So here is day 1. Ooh, look at this. Pinky purples, very sparkly again. You can kind of guess what I like. This one is also supposed to be a gradient, a dark and moody gradient. I'm loving it. Oh, look at that sparkle. So that is gorgeous. That is the whole box. I'll plop it back in its tray for now. It looks like a couple of the boxes have just tried to burst with all their lovely yarn. And it also looks like it was a white box, and she wrote the numbers and then did the paint splatter herself. Or maybe her partner did. I do not know, but it looks really cute. I will keep it in its bigger box for now so that it doesn't accidentally burst open even more with some help from my children. So those are my 2 yarn advents, and I can't wait to see where they go from here. Hiya, I apologize for the lighting here. The next advent calendar we have is this Christmas tree one that my mother made, again from a kit, probably one that she acquired in the 70s. And then each day It gets little ornaments, and you pick one to move from the hanging racks down here up to the tree. So let's go ahead and put those on. There we go. There they are all lined up on the bottom. And when my children come home, we will decide which one gets to pick one to put on top of the tree. My mother always insisted that the angel went up first. Ooh, angel's turned this way. The angel went up first at the top, and then Santa went up last in that second position right under. I figure as long as the angel winds up on top, I will not try to have that fight with my kids, because my kids do not understand. Or at least in years past, that has not gone over well. So that is our Christmas ornament advent calendar. Next up, I have our Bird and Blend tea advent calendar, which came with a sheet about having an interactive advent experience. I will scan that QR code later and see what that's all about. It also came with 2 tea samples. This one is the Assam House Blend, so an Assam Earl Grey. That's lovely. I like Earl Grey a lot. And this one is the gingerbread chai, which is rooibos. I do not get on with rooibos, but it's good until September. So in that time, I'm sure I will find someone to give it to. I've tried giving rooibos a fair shake. I really have. And I think early in lockdown last year, I had a bag like this, and I thought I'll give it just one more try. I steeped it, and I had to pour it out outside the house. I had to go put it straight into the compost heap because the smell did not get on with me. If you love rooibos, I've got a bag that you could have, although I'm not really good at posting things, so you'd kind of need to be someone I could give it to. But yeah, I do not get on with rooibos, and I know people who love it, and I'm happy to give all my free samples to those people. And then there was also a sample of Manilife, and I'm probably pronouncing Mani wrong because I read there's a little blurb about this sample, and it says that Mani is the word for peanut butter in Argentina, which is where the peanuts are grown to make this peanut butter. So it comes with a little pot of crunchy and a little pot of smooth peanut butter. We like peanut butter, we'll give that a go. And it is vegan, no sugar, no palm oil. Advent calendar time. And this year we get 2 bags so that you can share, or you can just have it yourself. And it says, let's spread happiness. Post a handwritten letter to someone you care about. And it is Christmas cranberry pie, a slice of Christmas cranberry pie and cinnamon. It is a fruit tea, apple, cinnamon, rose hip, hibiscus, freeze-dried cranberry, lime leaves, stevia, orange peel, freeze-dried cherry, and natural flavorings. How does the box open? Ooh, it's got Rudolph. And there are the tea bags. And it says, make it rain. That's cherry. Or that one looks like cranberry, rose hippie bits. So I'll take out one and I'll put it back, and my husband can have it if he wants, and if he doesn't, then I will. And we'll put Rudolph back in the box. So as you can see, I have some cranberry cake. It is cranberry cake in the tea, and I've got cranberry cake from Thanksgiving that's left over. I'm gonna sit down here on the sofa for a little bit. Here's the other Christmas quilt I mentioned. And I've got some knitting. It's still in a Halloween bag. And I just got a magazine in the post, a Knitting Now magazine. So I'm going to sit here and eat my cranberry cake and drink my cranberry tea. And I will hopefully have something else to share with you later. And if not, I don't know. It's hard to know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have some cake for a snack now because I don't think I've even had a little like cereal bar for breakfast today. So yeah, continue the celebration and I'm going to have some cake. So you know how earlier I was like, I folded all of Catherine's laundry and now I just need to put it away. And you were all like, wow, what a great mom you are. You're so responsible. You're getting everything done, put away. I just found another bag of Catherine's laundry that I had forgotten about. It's from last week. I remember putting it in the bag now, but I'd set it off to one side and I'd forgotten about it. And it also has my running trousers in there, which if you've been following along for a while, you may know that I was doing a couch to 5K from when the kids started back to school. And then I wasn't able to run over October half term, but then I got up to week 7 and then it was October half term and I couldn't run. So I went back to week 6 and redid that one, and then I got this really bad cold and I haven't run since, so it's been over a month again. And then it was, 2 weeks off a week before that. So yeah, my running trousers. Hopefully I will get a chance to put those on again before like Easter, but it may be Easter and that's just how it is. So I will take care of this and then I can get back to doing fun things like knitting. Hello again. It is dark now, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening. My kids are home, we've had dinner. We're gonna pick a book for bedtime story in a little bit, make sure all the homework is done. I think it's been a good first advent calendar-y day, first Vlogmas day. I trimmed out a bunch of stuff I'd filmed because I felt the video was getting long, so I may stick it in later or it may just be lost footage. Who knows? I've included a bit that I filmed throughout the day about my hair. I'm wanting to do more to emphasize the curls. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I can't even remember now, but I'm going to insert those bits here where it'll just be various times throughout the day, standing here in front of my lovely light curtain, which I absolutely love. I love all the warm lights and they make me very happy in the dark winter because it looks like this. That's the view out the window. It looks like that from about 3:30, 4 o'clock. That's when it's dark. Okay, thank you very much. And I hope you're having a wonderful Vlogmas and I will talk to you maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days. We'll see how I'm doing. Thank you very much. Bye. I just thought I would do this little insert real quick. This is my hair. This is day 2 hair. I slept on it. I wore a hat to take my kids to school and back. And it is just, I think this is way too much product. I'm trying to do the curly girl thing. I've been doing the no sulfates, well, I don't worry so much about parabens, that's different, but no sulfates, no silicons for a while, and I'm trying to up my curl game. I'm trying to find products that will help it be more curly, try doing gel and diffusing and styling. As you can see, what I'm doing so far is not, this isn't a gel cast. This is just like way too much product in my hair, and I put a lot of gel in, but I didn't put a lot of anything else in. So I'm going to wash it out. Depending on how it feels when I wash it out, I may or may not I may or may not shampoo it. If it just rinses free, so I feel like I have a little product, but not this much. This is just way too much product in my hair. But yeah, I've been doing the sulfate-free, paraben-free, that's still not the word, sulfate and silicon-free for years, and my hair's been fine, and I get really nice waves, and I like my really nice waves. I've got curl envy. I want curlier hair. So styling seems to be the difference between like really happy, healthy, wavy hair and ringlets. My hand's not in the ringlets. My hair does do ringlets. Sometimes I have ringlets, usually in the bottom here. The bottom layers do ringlets really well, and sometimes my fringe does ringlets really well, and the rest kind of doesn't. And I don't know if that's a layering problem or just the way my hair is problem or what, but I am trying to make it curlier. So I just wanted to show you, this is a bad hair day. This is yesterday's bad hair day. So I will go see if I can rinse it out. And the problem is with trying to find products that work for your hair is because of differences in water and temperature and humidity and all those kind of things. Everyone kind of just has to figure out what's going to work for them on their own. So trying to figure out what will work for me. I'm looking at myself and not the camera, aren't I? There, the green dot's the camera. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that. I will have to work on that if I'm going to do Vlogmas and not be completely bizarre. Anyway, I put this little insert in. You've already seen whatever it is I come up with afterwards. But as the day goes on, we can see how my hair does and how, I mean, at least in the winter, like I took my kids to school and I put a hat over all of this. So yeah, let's go see if I can fix this. Thanks. Hello, here I am post shower. Hopefully it's looking better. It's not entirely dry. I did diffuse it. I wound up just washing it with water and then putting some more gel on. I'm trying to do gel cast. I haven't really ever gel cast before, so we'll see how that goes. I am fairly confident the other one, it wasn't a gel cast problem because I was scrunching it and there was no like crunch and it wasn't breaking. I mean, my hair was flexible. It was just like goopy. It seemed like too much product. So I rinsed it I could feel product leaving it while I was rinsing it. So just water and more gel and a bit of blow dry. And I think it's looking okay. Obviously it'll take a bit to see how it goes. So yeah, possibly check in on my hair later today. Hello again, just a quick hair update. It's been a couple of hours. I don't think I got a cast on my hair, but I have kind of squished it to check. I think there was a little cast in the back, but my hair, the curls are a lot softer. They don't look dirty like they did yesterday. I've got good curls, just not good clumping. Use my words. Clumping is when you get the curls to kind of all fall into bigger sections of curl rather than, like you can see, there's a lot of frizz. Those are all just individual strands that are doing their own individual curly thing. Let's see if I can show you the back of my head at all. I can't see the back of my head, so I haven't looked yet. And hopefully the camera is aimed anywhere at all at my head. So that's where we are. I'm happy for today. Ooh, a lot of silver showing. The orange is silver that I have hennaed. That's it. That's all I do. I henna my hair too, because I really like the orange highlights. So yeah, I'm happy with what happened today for the most part. I think for an early step on my curly journey, I'm doing all right. Okay,